Namaste and hi friends, it's Parvati with Visionary Veda bringing you your April 2020 full moon report. In this report, we will talk a little bit about the energies that are available to us on this new full moon coming up on April 7th or 8th, depending on where you are in the world, as well as the other planetary energies which will be supporting us during this full moon. So let's get started. Right off the bat, I want to thank everybody who has taken the time to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for the support. It really means a lot to me. And I would like to ask those who have not yet subscribed to please do so. It just helps in the circulation of this information on YouTube. And please share and hit the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I upload new videos. So what is happening in the sky? Well, we are going to be coming up on April 7th or 8th on a beautiful full moon happening in the sidereal sign of Virgo in the nakshatra of Chitra. The other planets which will be supporting this, okay, are also in earth signs. We have Venus in her own sign of Taurus. We have Mars, Saturn, and Jupiter all in the sign of, also earth sign of Capricorn. We still have the North Node in Gemini in the nakshatra of Ardhara, which is the nakshatra of calamity. We have Ketu in its own nakshatra in Sagittarius of Mula. Again, this is a very karmic point, and it's the point of separation, but it's also the point where we get the galactic impulses from our galactic center, okay? So very potent nakshatra, a very potent position. And then lastly, we have Mercury, which is the ruler or the dispositor of Gemini and Virgo, right, in the sign of its debilitation, which is Pisces. Now, Mercury rules the intellect, and in Pisces, it's debilitated. Why is that? Because Pisces is the least material sign of the zodiac. It's the last sign in the zodiac, which indicates endings or separation from the material world and reconnection to the spiritual world. So, the significance of this full moon in the nakshatra of Chitra is incredible. Actually, it's very motivating, right? Because what are the symbologies, or what is the symbology of Chitra? Chitra nakshatra literally means a picture, a pretty picture, okay? Another symbology of it is the pearl or a shining jewel. And the deity of this nakshatra is Vishwakarma. Vishwakarma is the celestial architect. So what is going to be illuminated for us on this full moon is the ability to design in a beautiful way what our lives are, what we wish our lives to look like moving forward. So I encourage everybody to take a moment to really tap into the energies of this new moon and not to use the intellect, right? Because Mercury, which signifies the intellect, is debilitated, whatever information we think that we are aware of or we know or we're right about is not necessarily on point, right? Why? Because it's debilitated and it's in Pisces. So Pisces is like the ocean. It has no boundaries. So not only in mass communication should we realize that we're not necessarily getting the clearest information, but also our minds. We have to look at our minds and see where is it in our minds that we are murky and unclear. It's time to go within. The moon symbolizes our own nourishment, right? And our own ability to move beyond the intellect into a place where it can receive the cosmic impulses, right? The authority no longer lies outside of ourselves. This is actually a really incredible time in life. And it's a really big opportunity to use this crisis as an opportunity to reclaim our inner authorities, moving from the head and into the heart, letting go of the mind and receiving cosmic truths, all right? Truths that we know inside from a place of intuition, the moon, place of reception, the moon, right? To use these impulses to realize or reaffirm what it is that we know to be truth without relying on outside sources to tell us what is true. Now, this has been the karmic mistakes that we have made on a collective level. We have let go of our own inner authorities. We have let go of doing what's right according to not only ourselves, but to society. The 3 planets, Mars, Saturn, and Jupiter, that are sitting in Capricorn right now, indicate the energy of karma, right? So does Ketu. Now, karma is not only what we are receiving due to our past actions, but karma is also what we can create today to be able to shift the results of our actions today in the future, right? So I think what has happened, in fact, with this crisis is that people are realizing, those that haven't realized already, that we are not separate. We are not separate entities. We're not separate entities from nature. We are nature. And nobody is here by themselves. Everything we do affects the whole, okay? We are a collective organism, and nothing or no one is separate from anything else. So with this newfound awareness for some, and a reiteration of this awareness or an affirmation of this awareness for others, we can actually take action, taking karma, right? Utilizing new karma according to how we want to redesign our lives and put it into action. What does Saturn indicate? Saturn indicates the masses, okay? What does Venus indicate? Venus indicates wealth, luxuries, the economy, right? And as well as health. See, Venus was given the boon in the Vedic mythology of the Sanjeevani, right? The Sanjeevani Karma, the Sanjeevani Mukti, I think it's called. I can't remember, but it is Sanjeevani, which is the ability to not only heal, but to be able to bring back to life things that have been dead, right? So this is an incredible power that Venus holds. So I feel like coming up here in April, as well as going into May, our energies are going to be towards not money, not commerce, but healing, right? Venus, purification, food, work, Virgo, and the collective, right? Saturn in Capricorn. How is it that we can now serve not only ourselves, but each other? This is where we are going to have the most effect in being able to shift our realities towards a better future by putting into action karma, right? Healing, purification of ourselves, and service to others, all right? Again, with Mercury in its debilitation point, which lords over both the sign of Gemini, where Rahu is sitting, which is illusion, delusion, and deception, and Virgo, right, which is practical reality, hard work on a day-to-day basis, purity and harvest, or health and food, right? This is where all of the planetary energies are asking us to have a look, and the planetary energies are also giving us the opportunity to be able to go deeper than just our mental faculties. Go inside, and we all have plenty of, we're all inside, right? And really sit with the illumination of how to redesign our lives in a way that not only serves us, benefits us, helps to heal us, but also to be of service to others, and not only to others in like as far as people are concerned, but because this is happening in the earth trines, how can we best serve our Mother Earth? Because we have not, on a collective level, we have not been taking care of our mother, right? So this is a quick, short report for the energies that are coming up for this full moon, this beautiful full moon in Chitra Nakshtra. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention about the symbology of Chitra, right? So the presiding deity, Vishvakarma, or the celestial architect, but also what else will be illuminated. Let's look at the symbology of a pearl. Now the pearl is deep, deep on the bottom of the ocean, inside of the shells of the oysters, right? So it is encased and closed. And what is happening inside to get to create a pearl is the same thing that's happening inside of us. It is the energy of friction, of irritation, of not being comfortable, as a grain of sand that's gone in, and the pearl or the jewel is created through this irritation. So within all of us, we have the opportunity to use whatever it is that is causing us internal friction and irritation and create a beautiful, beautiful, valuable jewel from within ourselves. So that being said, I'm going to close. I am going to extend my offer to do readings and sessions with those of you who are interested on a donation basis. If you would like to inquire about that, please get in touch with me on the email below. And please do share this report with the people that you feel would appreciate it. And for those of you who have appreciated my reports and my service to bring you this information, I say thank you. All right, somebody's calling me. Have a beautiful full moon. Enjoy the life, and I'll see you next time. Namaste. Bye-bye.